Hello, Aaron. Well, it looks like after that spell of terrible weather through the winter, we're in for quite a good spring. I can't see any rain on the horizon at all. The spring, we've got a sunny day today, we had a sunny day yesterday, sunny day tomorrow, cloudy with some sun the period after. Then we end the month sunny and then cloudy. It can't be bad. And the good news is, the soil's now warmed up enough we can start planting. Hey, look, I'm talking to you, boy. So you stop running away. Yeah, I sent Bob off to cultivate that in. I'm going to go and get the seed after I clean the cows out. Anyway, I better go and see the good folks. Oh, welcome back to Blickling in rural Norfolk. And today, as I was telling the hound, Bob's cultivating 4 is that he can go on and do 2 and 1 afterwards if he wishes. Even if he don't wish, he'll probably end up doing them. And I am going to clean the cows, because we're not too bad on feed. I shall leave them today. But I'm going to just clean the cows out. Then we will go down to Chad and pick some seed. About, I think 3 pallets of seed should do it. We might want more, but we can get more if we need to. Ain't quite so bad that we're using particular rare seed. We're just using common varieties of wheat and barley. Just get this about right. I think we might still be a bit low. I think we're going to catch it. Nope, we got over the trigger. Whoopee. We'll just clean this right up. Oh, as much as we can. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry too much. There's a whole load left. A bit left here. I will just try and clear some of this up. That should do it. That should keep them going. Yes, I know. I've got to go and see Chad, pick some seed up. And I hopefully, towards the end of this period, we will start seeding. Seed a couple of fields. I forget how many I actually got to do, but I must probably seed 2 early spring, which is this period when there are a couple in mid-spring, and then a couple in late spring. That should give us a nice spread. Or the rest in late spring. I'm not certain how many will be. I will have to just check and see. 11 and 10. I say get harvested. I'll shove those down to oilseed radish. Just drop this off here. Pick up a tractor. Well, I've got to take the trailer. I might as well take the orange peril. Oh, I also have to pick up some more fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. I was at 9, which we had Bob sorting it last week. Well, I finished it off for him. I cleaned it up at the end. Now I decided it's such a mess after I took a few readings with fertilizer. I'd put a bit more fertilizer on there just to try and level it all up a bit. It looks a lot better now. It's worked. Let's take this down. Forgot to put the brake on again. Right, let's go and see Chad. Which is the easiest way out with this? Well, knowing the good folks around here, the easiest way out is to start home and get them to deliver. Could do it. Chad does deliver, but he charges for it. I'm trying to get the cost down a bit. Now, as you know, we're going green, but this year we won't be as green as we will be It really starts next year, because come the autumn we will put everything down to oilseed radish. And I'm just going to come out of cab. Back into cab and try and make sure we miss everything. That's not always easy. Yeah, so this season 11 and 10 will have radish in once we harvest. And next year, because I'm only going to do, I decided I'm only going to do spring crops from now on, no winter. We leave that to radish, and over winter the soil with radish on top. It should keep it a lot nicer. Oh, I better steady up a bit, because I don't want to upset the locals. Well, more than I normally do anyway. 11 is going down to maize. I will have to beg, steal, borrow, or even lease a harvester. I haven't got one of my own. No, I'll get Chad to load this up for us. His guys are quite used to that. I'll just go out and order what we want. So we want some seeds. So we have, I think we'll take 3. That should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. And I will have, I think, 2 pallets of liquid fertilizer, because we will be using that this year. It's a pity really, but there we are. We can't have everything. Check to see if we've got anything else we could use. Oh, that's it. Nothing else we want. Excuse me. I did think about using these, but they're a bit awkward to handle and to store. That's all we got. You know, the thing is just to pick these up. Right, let's get aboard and get this thing set up for these. Yes, I'm going to be cheating slightly and use the auto pickup. That'll do. Right. I think that's the right way. Not certain. Never too certain how these things go. I'm going to do this outside just to check we've got this the right way around. We will just slow this right down. Oh yes, we are the right way, so we can get back into the cab now. Take that off. Right, we'll stop here. That. And we'll come out of cab, so just do the next bit as well. I know it's a lot of in and out. Now we will get out and just strap these on. I've done that because the way these things work, the auto load on these work. If you don't load them back onto the trailer, the straps go under the goods, which doesn't look right. That looks better. Straps are all nicely on there. They're not going to move anywhere. How's the way I drive quite well? Actually, I've got a little bit too much weight on the front there. Oh, wrong way. Bit too much weight on the front there for road use. I just think I stood in front there again. I didn't have the handbrake on yet again. I'm an accident waiting to happen. And I realised everybody would have a good laugh I got run over by my own tractor. But it's not something I really want to try. Not even to get the foos up and the likes up. Do you have to come out so wide on these places? Oh, I meant to actually check once I was there with Chad how much he charges to lease a cattle plot. I will find out when I go home. I'll just have a look on his site and just see how much. And I am going to get some more cattle, I decided. I'm going to go for about another 50 cattle this year. I am actually worried about what I was talking about last week. The new subsidies on arable, which is a possibility. It may not happen, but it's a possibility. And we lose so much money if that happens. It's just not worth thinking about, right? So I actually done almost everything I set out to do today. I'll unload this, I think. Wondering where to leave the pallets. I think also we'll just leave it here for now. Let's have a look. Which barn? Well, the spray can go back in here. We've got all the fertilizer in here. Seed possibly just pushed in there. Some of these barns, there's not really a lot of room to manoeuvre. Seems to be best that end, but oh, look, that plant's growing inside. Weeds growing all up the wall inside there. Oh, it's just going to see what bales we got left. We should soon, I hope, have some grass ready to cut. I think the first cut has got to go down to hay because we are that short of hay. It'd be nice to give the cows some grass. There we are. And that's what we got. That's all we got left. We will top up with straw as well. At the moment we want 67 bales of straw. May not have to do much more than a couple of 3 fields. It's like, how much did you take? We got nothing in there to silage either. We could put hay in there, and that will silage through this system. Doesn't make us good though. No, we're not too bad on silage. Still haven't decided where I'm going to put everything. We haven't got much muck at the moment, so that won't be going on the fields until. So we'll probably muck that in the spring as we're ploughing the seed radish back in. I just want to check how the cattle are doing here. And we must get on and get the damn thing emptied. And that's done. Oh, Bob ain't got any trouble. I did warn him about not having an offset on when he's doing it, so that was the problem last time. Had a flaming offset on, and it threw everything out. Have we got a pallet fork for this beast? Yes, we have. Right, that settles it. Just drop the bucket off and get the pallet fork in there. Use this to unload, or try to anyway. Well, I can see on my spine the cab is definitely still cultivating there. As I tell him, it's no good him just stopping for half an hour or so and have a bit of a break. I will know. Now that's the seed now. That's what I undone this one. Couldn't have done. I'm going to leave that one on at the moment. This should be worth a laugh. I am hopeless at doing this sort of thing. To start trying to get the forks level and the right height off the ground. It's always a bit of a problem for me. Ah, we got the first one. Miracle. Don't turn too soon, or should knock the rest off more. I will put the seed where we used to have it delivered on a regular basis, I think. It depends on how far in we can get with this. Ah, looks like we can get all the way in. Well, that's a miracle. I'm not certain how much we want the seed. I'll leave one pallet out just at the entrance, so we can pull the seed around and just fill it from that. Right, we're done one. I should really, in my grand tradition, say I'll do the rest off screen. No, and I'm pushing me luck from now on. Boy, am I pushing my luck now. But that'd make it rather a short episode if I did. Well, that's two. Eat your heart out, you doubters out there. I know, pride cometh before a fall. But you've got to allow me to make the most of little victories. Don't know where. Yeah, oh, look at that one. Two in there. The other one I'll leave in the entrance. Oh, we'll just get the fertiliser off. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit cocky now. No answer to that, I know. Well, there is, but not on an open channel, there isn't. Now, the big problem with this is I can't really see where the what's the other side of the arm, because there's one of the reasons I left those two strapped on, because I could easily just touch them. I'm going to try and see if we can come in like this. Oops. Did I say anything about pride cometh before a fall? Well, that's a fall. I think I might just move that tractor and trailer because I'm... Whoops, put the brake on. I really must get in the habit of doing it, and I shouldn't really leave the forks up like that either. Oh, that turned turtle. Well, that's just to show I'm not perfect. Far from it. Well, I should have took it from the other side, but it's too late now. Turn from both sides on the fertilizer. Now this is always fun, getting this thing up on its hind legs again. You gotta see which side it's felt, because it's on the worst side of the lot, isn't it? Or has it? Now, if we come in from this side, there's going to be a lot of me talking to myself whilst I'm trying this. Oh, look at that. You know, I deliberately dropped that one off so I could show my fork skills off. Now, some of you who remember some of the old stories might remember Pinocchio, as every time he told a lie, his nose grew. Well, mine is now 4'6" long. I can't see where we are. We'll have to just come out of cab for one moment just to... it's because it's not quite level there. Now it's level. But you have to be impressed with that sort of dedication to the cause and actually drop the pallet off to show that it can be righted without chucking in the air. I have super strength on this, by the way, but I wasn't going to use it. That's mainly for off-screen stuff. I'll leave that one there. If we can. There we are. Oh, better back off now. We will put the fertilizer, the liquid, in the other barn then. I must remember to unhook it before I start taking it off. Take the other side off first. The side the buckle's on, I believe, or no buckles this side. Yeah. Chuntering onto myself again. Trouble is, this yard is not straight, no. I say that as an excuse. This is not a level yard. Now, it wouldn't matter if that was side to side unlevel, but this is unlevel as in top to bottom. Whether I can get this is another... Trying to see where the forks are, they're too high there. Well, I almost got it. Hopefully it's going to slide down the fork a bit. Well, it hasn't. So it's slowly back. And it falls off. It did fall off level. And I'm going to put that down. Now, I've got all the excuses today. I'll put that down to the fact that there was a save triggered and that tends to stall everything. For some reason that doesn't want to go in there. And that's because I think we should be on the other side of this. Chad put them on the wrong way for me. Let's try it on this side. Which means I'm not going to, I ain't got a hope in hell to get the other one off. If it is the case. Well, this is actually filling in some time. I was wondering how I was going to fill this episode. Next one I will be starting to seed. I'm going to seed one of them. That's better. I'm going to... Yeah, -5. There ain't any resets on this thing, is there? No, I know on the 19th version you reset the heights to 0 so you can actually put it right for yards like this. But not on this version, not in the earlier one. Which is not a complaint because I find it so damned helpful, this fork mod. Now how the hell am I going to get the other one off? What I could do with some adjustable fork on here. Yeah, so I was saying I will be... I'll probably start seeding 9 next time. I've got to see what they want in there. I will get this seeder nut ready. I will be using the Fultra to pull seed. It should be okay. It will be a bit of a struggle up that hill, up the incline. I ain't going to there, is it? Got to come in from the other side. Then again, I may not get it ready because I don't have time. I'm almost at the half hour I set myself for this episode. I just want to fly over and check if Bob's okay. I'm certain you want to see too. I know we pushed this a bit too. I'm gonna just to make things a little bit simpler for myself. After all my shouting at how good I was, I'm coming out of cab to do this bit. Yeah, you can see that we can't quite get it in the times this side. And we don't have to reach, not on this older telehandler. To reach, oh no. No wonder. Well, there's one way I could do it. I am going to get this off, and I haven't put the flaming brake on again, have I? I'm just going to move the tractor. Unhook and move the tractor out of the way. Let's not be an idiot all my life. Let's give it a rest for one day. Now, we should both get that in there now. I should have to have a word with Chad. Well, that wasn't Chad himself, because that's one of his lads. So I have to have a word and say, oi, you put it on the wrong way round. I can't get any forks in. Because they use adjustable forks on their fork truck. Him probably just tried to sell me a set of those. I've been doing a lot of fork work just lately. Provided off screen, this is coming completely out of character now. I said probably close to the end now. I think I'm allowed to now. We're still not doing it. We're too far. Well, let's have a deco, see what's happening. Oh yeah, I see. We're Turn it down to low. Yeah, doesn't want to fit either way. That won't fit alright, come on. Oh. I think we're actually on the deck, that's the problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're not going to get close enough to it. That's the one problem I find with the physics again, is there's not enough weight. It doesn't want to go this way either. Suppose it needs to be dropped before it'll fit properly. Had a thought. To stop the damn thing from moving. The whole trailer will move now, I will tell you that for a start off. Alright, let's see if we can just flick that off. This is beginning to get silly now. Right, that's it. I'm going to cheat. Now, which way did you work on the other one? Let's try it that way. Did I say something about pride comes before a fall? Showing off on all that other work I was doing and then... Oh! Flat on my face on this. Ah dear. Oh, you gotta laugh. You ain't got to, but I hope some people do. Good job I actually know I'm not the best in the world at anything like this. I have was said about Clem Attlee, not I believe it. Clem Attlee, by the way, was the Prime Minister of the first post-war Labour government. Government that brought in the health service and such like. Right. For some reason this does not want to go in the forks on this one. Ah. Go on now, it probably won't come out now. It's a modest man with a lot to be modest about. No, that near enough sums me up. No, it won't come off, I suppose. Oh, no, that's got it. Right, I think with that, we won't go and see how Bob's doing, because we've just been run out of time. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. But why the hell you should actually like what you saw seen on this one, I have no idea. There's no account for taste. If you're not a subscriber and wish to see more of my mayhem and be notified of when they go up, feel free to join us, to subscribe and ring the little bell icon thingy on the Facebook page. Not Facebook, YouTube page. Oh dear, I'll get thrown off YouTube if I make that mistake too many times. Especially don't use Facebook anymore. Yeah. Was there any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, except that why the hell don't you learn to drive? Because it's too late for that. Poor old soul, you know, I'm past that sort of thing. I do the best I can. Feel free to post them in the comments section. I read every comment, and I have a giggle at some, and others I grit what's left of my teeth. But I do read everyone and try and reply to everyone. That's what I was going to say. Alright, we expect to get that trailer back on. With that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.